Learn this bishop opening trap and terminate girly man 85% of the time. Be sure to watch to the end as we go over multiple lines. Now let's pump up your game. You play e4. Girly man plays e5. You bring out your bishop, and girly man brings out skinny donkey, threatening your pawn in the center. Do you protect the pawn? No, you're aggressive, you're a terminator. You attack this center, threatening his pawn. Girly man has a couple things he can do. At first, we're going to cover what happens if girly man takes your pawn with skinny donkey. If girly man takes your pawn with skinny donkey, you just take his pawn back, and now you're setting up the trap. Girly man's most played moves to bring out his bishop. Now he's got a double attack on f2 and he's threatening check. But you don't care. You bring out your queen, and now you are threatening checkmate on the f7 square. What does girly man do? Girly man can block with his queen, or girly man can castle. Either way, girly man loses skinny donkey on the e4 square. So how can he get away from this? Girly man is going to check your king. He's hoping that you take his bishop, because from here, he can move his queen out, and check you again, and protect his skinny donkey. But we're not going to do this, because we know how to play. So we just bring our king here. And now girly man is in the same position where you are going to checkmate the girly king if he doesn't do something. And no matter what he does, he cannot save his little skinny donkey, because you are just going to take skinny donkey on your next move. So let's look at what happens if girly man doesn't take the pawn with skinny donkey, but he takes your pawn in the center with his pawn. If girly man takes your pawn in the center with his pawn, we're just going to bring out our warhorse, and now we have a double attack on this center pawn. What does girly man do? Does girly man take this pawn in the center? He can, because there's not an immediate threat if he does. And if he doesn't, I'm going to push this pawn and threaten skinny donkey. So girly man takes the pawn in the center, and you just take back on d4. Now girly man has a couple options. He could bring his queen here, but the fish says this is a bad move. In fact, the best move for girly man is to bring skinny donkey back here. And this is okay, because this is all part of the plan. You're going to bring out your warhorse next. What does girly man see? Girly man sees this queen on d4. And what he does is he brings out skinny donkey, threatening the queen. That is okay, because you wanted your queen over here anyways on h4. And now girly man's little skinny donkey is pinned to his queen. So girly man's going to bring out his bishop. He's hoping he can move skinny donkey and have a double attack on your queen. And now you're just going to bring your bishop out, and girly man can't move his skinny donkey and have a double attack. If girly man doesn't know what he's doing, he's going to push this pawn, which happens a lot of the times. But girly man can't take your bishop, because you'll take his rook. He's got the castle first. But first, we castle queenside. And now we got the rook on the d-file right in front of the queen. So what does girly man do? Now girly man castles. You're going to sack your bishop. Uh-oh, girly man takes your bishop, and you take his pawn. There's a couple things girly man can do. The first one is a mistake. If girly man brings his skinny donkey here, that is a blunder. You could check the king, as girly man can't take with his pawn. His pawn is pinned by my bishop. So after he moves to the only square he can, you just take his skinny donkey. But what if girly man moves skinny donkey to h7 instead? That's okay. We're going to bring our rook up here. We want to bring our rook up because we don't want girly man to come here and fork our king and our queen. So what does girly man do? Oh, girly man sees if he moves skinny donkey here, he can threaten the rook. But that's too little too late. You're going to bring your rook over here. And from here it's just a checkmate. Either here or here. It doesn't matter what girly man does. He's going to be terminated. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. I'll be back.